Hello everyone and welcome to Do-It-Yourself Ideas. Today I'm going to show you how to make a fashionable skirt for Barbie. I used tulle fabric and it looks super awesome. And in the inside there is a shorter skirt. So if you want to learn how to do this fashionable skirt for Barbie, you should wait for the instructions because I'm going to show you step by step how to do it. To do this, we're going to need fabric. And I have this one that I cut off a t-shirt, so it's stretchy and I like the design a lot. And I have a square piece of it. I think we're gonna need a little bit less than this. Then I have a flower right here as decoration. And you can also use a pearl or a button or anything that you want to use. And then here is my tulle fabric and it has some flowers and it's see-through, so I really like it. We also need needle and thread and a pair of scissors. And of course we need Barbie, who's waiting for a new skirt. So first we're going to start by measuring Barbie's body. So we're going to put the t-shirt fabric and try and wrap it around her. And with this we're going to see how long we want our skirt to be. So I think this part would be the skirt because we want it to be in her waist. And it doesn't have to be too wide, so I think that we're just gonna measure this part. And we don't want to cut it too short because otherwise it would be a mini skirt and we're not looking for that. Let's measure it. I think that if we cut right here, that would be perfect. So we're gonna use this much of the fabric. So I'm gonna cut it right here. And it would be good too if you guys want to mark it with a pencil and that way you would cut it straight. I'm just doing it like this. So here we have our fabric and we're gonna put it inside out and fold it in half. And I'm gonna grab the needle and thread and I'm gonna sew this part right here. If you don't have a lot of experience sewing, please ask your parents for help and have them help you with this. So we're gonna grab our needle and it's gonna come from below and then we're gonna bring it back. There we go. Oops. So remember, if you haven't sewed before, please ask your parents for help. So then we're just gonna put the needle from the bottom to the top and then back to the bottom. And we're gonna do this all the way until our skirt is sewed completely. So we start from the bottom to the top, and then back to the bottom. And I will continue all the way. So here's my skirt finished and I'm just gonna do a knot at the end so the thread doesn't come off. There we go, the knot is ready and I'm just gonna cut the rest of the thread. And I'm gonna flip the skirt up inside out again. And here it is. And we don't want it to be too tight because we want to be able to fit it in Barbie. And the skirt, the bottom of the skirt is uneven, so I'm gonna grab the scissors and cut it evenly. And now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna measure the tulle fabric to put it on top of the skirt that we just made for Barbie. And the fabric is cut in a trapezoid form, so it's narrow in the top and wider at the bottom. See? And we're gonna put the skirt all the way at the top. Like this. And we're gonna fold this tulle fabric like this. And then the other side we're gonna bring it in as well. And this is how it looks like. We just have to sew it so it stays like that. I'm gonna grab the flower, and the flower goes right here. And it's cool because it has an opening at the bottom, but it holds very well at the top, so that's gonna work perfectly for us. So we're gonna sew the flower into the fabric like this, and then sew all the way around the skirt. So here I'm just gonna sort things out. So here we have the skirt that goes in the inside, and then the tulle fabric that comes on the top. And later we can cut it if it's too long, but we're just gonna sew it first. And we're gonna, well, it's very important that it stretches because we want it to be able to fit in Barbie. So I'm gonna grab the thread and the needle. And remember that if you don't know how to sew, you can always ask your parents for help. There we go. So I'm gonna put the flower right here and sew it into the fabric. And now that the flower is very well attached, we're gonna start sewing the rest of the fabric to the skirt. And here is the skirt. Let's try it on Barbie. Good thing it stretches. There it is. Oh, it fits perfectly. Maybe I have to cut the bottom because it's too long for her, but I really like how it looks on her, and I love this opening. I think it's very trendy and fashionable, and I love that it opens like this. So here I cut Barbie's skirt a little bit because it was too long for her, and I think she looks fabulous, don't you think? So there is an underskirt, and on top we have the tulle fabric with the flower in the front. And at the back we can see that the skirt is not too tight around Barbie's waist, but that's good because it's easier to take off and to put on. So it is really a fashionable skirt. What do you think of it? Please write it in the comments below. I'll be happy to read them. Thank you for watching Do-It-Yourself Ideas. I hope you liked this video. If you would like to watch more, please visit my channel and subscribe for free, and be the first one to know when new videos are posted. Share this video with your friends, and see you next time!